Welcome to Freedom to Nourish, where we explore what it really means to make peace with food and your body. Last week, we looked at the history of the diet industry, how we got here, and how it's profited off of our insecurities. Today, we're going to dive into the next chapter. We're going to talk about what wellness really looks like and why so much of what's marketed as healthy today is just diet culture rebranded. From BMI to detox teas, we're going to call out the myths and offer a better way forward through intuitive eating. Diet culture and toxic wellness trends can make you feel like you're at war with your own body, constantly doubting yourself and chasing impossible standards. But it doesn't have to be that way. I'm Kathy Salata, a recovered anorexia survivor and educator, and this is Freedom to Nourish. Each week we'll have real conversations, share stories, and give you tools to finally make peace with food and respect your body. No more food rules, no more body shame, just the freedom to be yourself again. Now, you can look at your wrist right now. You may be wearing a smartwatch, right? And this technology is amazing. It can tell you how many hours you slept, how many steps you took, what your AC1 levels are, all of these wonderful tools. However, there is a problem. First of all, they're highly inaccurate, especially when coming to sleep and things along those lines. And two, our natural inclination as humans, when we see numbers, is to compare. And comparison and wellness do not go together. So let's talk about what that buzzword wellness, what wellness is and what it should be. It should mean, you feel energized, rested, connected, supported mentally, physically, and emotionally. Something that your smartwatch is not going to tell you. But more often than not, wellness has become a term for thinness, food rules, expensive products and supplements. From clean eating, 30-day cleanses, sugar detoxes, gut healing protocols, it's just diet culture in disguise, promising control, purity, and transformation. If it comes with guilt, restriction, moral judgment about food or your body, it's not wellness. It's a marketing plan. Let's take a look at the BMI, the body mass index. We talked a little bit about it last week. So just a refresher, it was created back in 1830 by a Belgian mathematician, not a physician. He used white European men as his sample. It was never meant to assess individual health, yet it's been used for decades as a blanket tool in healthcare. Now, here's why that's a problem. One, it doesn't account for muscle mass, genetics, or race. Two, it ignores health markers like cholesterol, blood pressure, mental well-being. And third, it pathologizes bodies and leads to weight stigma in healthcare, preventing people from getting proper care. Wellness can't be measured by a number on a chart. It's far more complex than that. Now, let's talk a little bit about today's diets. They don't always call themselves diets, just like Weight Watchers calls itself WW now. What do they call it now? Reset programs, anti-inflammatory protocols, clean eating, wellness challenges. But it tells you what to eat, when to eat, and what foods are bad or clean. Yep, it's just another diet. These programs prey on our desire to feel better, but instead of addressing stress, trauma, poor sleep, or societal pressures, they offer restriction. And what happens when we restrict? It leads to the obsession with food, binges, emotional eating, shame, guilt, and disconnection from our own body's cues. Diets disguised as wellness are still diets, and they're still harmful. So, what does true wellness look like? It looks like intuitive eating. It's about reconnecting with your body's wisdom, not rules. Some of the principles of intuitive eating include rejecting this diet mentality, honoring your hunger, honoring your fullness, making peace with food, and moving your body for joy, not punishment. It's not easy at first, but you've likely been taught not to trust your body. But the truth is, your body's not the problem. True wellness is nourishing meals, permission to rest, joyful movement, mental clarity, food freedom. It feels empowered, not ashamed. If you've ever felt that wellness was just out of reach, it's not your fault. We've been sold an illusion, one that profits off your insecurities. But guess what? You can opt out. You can reject the BMI, the detoxes, obsession with food rules, and embrace your body's wisdom. Ask yourself today, what does wellness feel like for me? Not what it looks like for someone else. I invite you to take one small step. Unsubscribe from the one diety email, unfollow one account that makes you feel less than, and instead tune into your own cues. Because you are the expert of your body. You deserve a version of wellness that includes compassion, not control. So until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and be healthy.
If you're ready to step into a kinder, fuller life, subscribe now and join me each week for Freedom to Nourish. Because your body deserves respect, your story deserves to be heard, and you deserve to live fully right now.